reuniting would go.
I'm sorry for my outburst.
I'm sorry y'all went through so much.
It's not directed at you or anyone else. I hope you know that.
I do.
Just the circumstances. That's what's frustrating.
It is weird, Laudna. I can't hear your thoughts.
Even now?
Yeah,
Because you're circlet.
it
That's great.
it's great, but it's also, strange. It's very strange.
Does it make crowded environments
So much
easier?
better.
And that's wonderful. You don't have to listen in to get my thoughts. I'll always share them willingly. You can just ask.
Can I kiss you? I can't tell if it's all right or not anymore.
All right. All right.
All right, so I will. I do. I kiss her.
Describe it.
No!
Describe
This is what use your imagination!
with your words, Matt.
I will wait. Continue your scene.
I'll describe it.
3 for 3.
God, no.
3 for 3, Marisha.
I was making a dead person who wasn't romanceable.
I know.
Oh.
Stop it!
You don't have to.
No,
I just.
Obviously, I care for you. An immense deal.
I know.
I don't know if you realize how much of an anchor you are for me. And when you weren't there, I was adrift. And Imogen, when you make me better, and when you weren't there, I did horrible things. I'm afraid I'm a bad person.
You're not a
Imogen.
bad person. You're not a bad person.
I kiss her again.
I've heard everything inside of you, Laudna. You are not a bad person. I called you my anchor, my tether. We're that for each other. Whatever you did, you can tell me.
When Bordor betrayed us, it was the last. I was so strained and stressed, and at the end of my rope, and literally hanging on by a thread. And it was just, I couldn't deal with one more person betraying us. We put our trust in him and Denise and Prism, just as you all did with Deanna and Frida, and just like you and so many other people who have betrayed us in the past. It broke me. And I couldn't let him live.
Oh. Had he attacked you, or was it...
Yes, this was after he revealed that he was with the Ruby Vanguard, and he unleashed this acid sphere, this like vitriolic sphere upon all of us, and watched several people go down. And I lost control, and I lost control. And I haven't asked, but I think she's back. I think she's back. And I just feel so guilty because of what all of you all went through to defeat her. And just in that moment, I was another person, and I sucked the life force out of him. And then I felt it. I felt that dull, deep beating heart that wasn't mine return, and I haven't felt it in months. And I'm so sorry. It feels just like such a betrayal to everything you all went through.
You don't need to apologize. He attacked you, first of all. Fuck him.
Yes.
And whatever happened with her, we'll make it right again. We'll make it right again, all right?
You kind of glance over to where it is, and there's about 24 or so people gathered in kind of a circular area. And you hear a voice, a familiar voice.
We hurry over.
Yeah. You catch phrases familiar. We were never meant to be bound by their laws. We were always meant to rise above them. As you hear the voice speaking,
Does it sound like it's like echoey, like over a loudspeaker, or like a person?
it sounds like a person.
Is he there? We're going.
You rush up, and in this crowd, there is a fountain in the middle of this area, and kind of floating above the fountain in a semi-transparent, illusory image is Ludinus,
Just in case, I'm putting my hood up.
giving a speech not unlike the one that you heard at the base of the Malleus Key, speaking of continued themes of the time to finally rise past the imposed destiny, to no longer be the beasts of burden, but be the driving force of our future and our fates.
Does it sound like it's just this single spot in the city, or can we pick up echoes like it's like surround sound, like he's got multiple of these going on?
This, from what you can tell, it's all coming from this source, and the volume is carrying out for about this kind of neighborhood. More people are gathering. Some folk are seeing this from a distance, and you can now see like it's got the attention of the entire neighborhood. It's about now that 2 warden guards start rushing up and start pushing through the crowd to get over there. And one of them says like, fuck, another one! And they both jump into the fountain, and you see them kind of looking through the water as the illusion is like kind of flickering a bit. One of them ends up pulling up this small crystalline sphere and throws it on the ground, and the other one smashes it with his hammer. As it does, the illusion flickers out and vanishes. Go on! Get your days! You both have. Bonus action dashes, right?
Yes.
So you begin to fall behind. You can keep up if you want to.
Sure.
So you're about 20 feet or so behind him, but you just start.
Come on, you guys, come on.
Just like,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
and like
It's the best fucking thing.
untransformed, you even kind of like do like the run, like quadrupedal run into a sprint and then go back again. Like it's kind of this. You're just now going on pure instinct now.
Ignore the popping in my back.
And you watch as he like snakes around one corner of the road, down this road bit, and you're just following it. It's you can almost see it. It's almost like you can visualize the scent itself. And you go past a couple of carts and people kind of you brush past and just people are kind of curiously looking as you curve into an alleyway. And right as you curve into the alleyway, there's a cloaked, short man who's standing there holding this pouch that is like tied off and closed, and you can see it. And right as you turn the corner and look at him, he kind of throws it towards you.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I lunge at it.
Yeah. You bite into it, and it is this like
a cat jumping at a mouse door.
Yeah. You just like in your mouth, and it's at that point that the transformation begins to kick in instinctually as the hunger sets in, and you bite into it, and it tears open, and your mouth fills with, it's almost like a dried herbs sort of cluster, like some sort of a collection of almost like a medicinal texture, but it smells so good, but the taste is different what you expected. And the minute that you kind of take it into your mouth, you kind of look up at the figure with your mouth filled and like kind of spitting this out just as you turn the corner, Fearne, to catch up. And he throws this net over you.
No!
This like shiny sheen of a metal cable net.
Not silver.
The minute it clusters around you, you can feel your skin kind of burn slightly on contact.
No! Wait,
And that's where we're gonna go to break.
Bastard.
You we're in initiative now because you opened that up with an attack.
Okay,
So
okay, all right.
Oh, this combat is also brought to you by WizKids. Join forces with the Mighty Nine to take on the terrifying Ukatoa. Pre-order this
WizKids.
behemoth today. Expand your
WizKids.
collection of Critical Role miniatures at
WizKids.
.io/CR Minis or your local game store.
It's so
yeah.
pretty!
to pull this back so you can see what is
Ooh. You get to see inside the houses.
This is
There's just two people fucking in there.
I would love to eventually have like one of those house runs where you're going through people's homes and just a series of minis clearly doing weird shit.
Yep.
Is that a dead woman and a horse girl?
The guy taking a shit in that one.
No king shaming, bye!
So you guys are in like a little alleyway, or is there a
It's like an alleyway in the middle of it.
Anyway, in the middle.
Oh, wow.
is there an
I
exit,
take it a little easier.
or that's it? That's like it's blocked off.
Don't get involved.
Wait!
Are we in? We're just loosey goosey, right?
I mean, we're in initiative order. That was his round. He's attacking you twice
Okay.
and then dragging him back.
All right.
Wait! Let me just give him a kiss before you take him. Please.
It is your turn. Make a persuasion check. Or this would be deception. This is
Bernie.
well, deception or persuasion, I guess, depending on how you mean it.
Do you really want
Do you really want to give him a kiss?
Do you really want to free
Okay.
me?
So that's gonna be 28.
Oh.
28. As you shout this, he kind of like gives you a cockeyed look, looks down at this and goes,
Squeeze out a tear.
And a toot.
if you're this,
Little pellet, maybe too.
if you're this entangled, then say your goodbyes.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go over. Just get real close. And when I don't even know if this is gonna do anything.
Screaming through all this.
When I give him a kiss, I am going to cast. This might be real fucking.
It
dumb.
sounds great already.
I'm gonna cast Stone Shape on him. So maybe it's like a shield.
Stone shape. So you're gonna try and let me see here.
Cobblestones are stones. You can
Wait,
shape
stone
them.
shape on him or stone skin?
Stone skin. Sorry.
Stone skin. Ah,
No,
gotcha.
no, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Works against the silver, I guess. The stone skin, though, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So you cast stone skin on you. Your outer flesh, untransformed, begins to take on the texture of rock and stone, like a more earthy toned version of Ashton. And as soon as you begin to take different shape, this dwarven figure kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh," and kind of gives you like a disapproving realization that he maybe was a little too trusting in that moment.
Shit, that was dumb.
That was great.
Why?
Well, I don't know. It didn't really do anything.
You
don't say you know.
Oh, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Okay.
You're an amazing person.
Okay.
Do I take?
As well.
All right, so that is a 22 saving throws or just ability check?
It's only one turn of bloated agony.
Yeah. So as he's pulling him back into this alleyway, and it's like looking at you, and it's like, Tuyin sends her regards, and begins to pull you into this like into this small alley.
Who?
Tuyin. You walk up and kind of approach as Mr. kind of darts out from behind, grabs onto you within the net, and in this burst of flame, the net collapses to the ground. And you and Mr. both appear 15 feet behind.
Let's go, Pastors. OP.
Good
Around the
boy.
world, Pastors.
The net collapses on the ground, and you see him like, how much damage does he take? He made a save with like a
1d6 plus 4.
23. He's a really
So-
high dex save.
6.
Okay, so 3 points of fire damage. He's been roughed a little bit.
Is that right?
Wait, what?
Is that right? The shopkeep?
Prison Emporium.
My God!
The one.
Wait,
You did this!
stop!
Zacchaeus!
Wait, this is the guy that you fucked with?
I think so, right?
You were
Yeah,
a
the one
dick
you-
The one that overcharged me and
And then you
I
threatened
went
his
back
life.
and
yeah.
Only one person here knows that. Right? You stealthed in by yourself.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
you.
But
This is the shop.
as the net falls to the ground and Chetney's now free and kind of gathering yourself and looking back at him, he's there in the alley looking at the three of you and kind of like he's calculating in his eyes. Does that finish your turn?
Early game. This was like
Yes.
episode 2 shit.
It's pretty early. Chetney, your turn.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Amazing. I am going to go. Oh, thank you so much. And I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Let's get out of this hour. Walk more towards the street. I swear it smelled like the most delicious meat pie. And then he threw this bag of like herbs at me and it fucking smelled so good. It tasted like shit. I don't understand. I think that shopkeeper wanted revenge.
For what?
Well, I kinda went back and threatened them for overcharging me for a pair of chisels with my wolven form.
How bad did they mark it up?
It was pretty extravagant,
Why would they want to come after you?
because I threatened their life. And also took the form of a wolf and then ran into the night like a true badass.
All right, well, I don't know if that quite warrants what happened.
I don't need to know the details, and frankly, we don't have time for it.
Now,
Okay.
are you sad that your new best friend is gone?
Is he? Do I see him anywhere?
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Go do your thing.
It's 24.
24. You do faintly see him up on one of the nearby rooftops, just kind of creeping over and watching what transpires.
Hey, we never got your name!
Immediately vanishes out of sight. There is something meditative about the sound, the hum of the constant, gentle flow of water, the cold temperature of the interior of this chamber, deep within the rock, away from the warming light of the sun. And then now the cold sensation in your body, it becomes this stillness that's almost welcoming, inviting. And for a moment you can't help yourself but think, like, is this the peace of death? To be cold and still and content? And you're uncertain how much time goes by. Could be minutes, hours. It becomes that odd period of meditative disassociation. where it's just the sound of the water and the cold and the still, and it's nice.
Look down at my hand. Still Invisalign.
No, the spell is worn off.
Oh shit, we been here a minute. I turn around. I'm like shocked by my hand. Is this individual still there?
They're gone.
Turn around. Guys.
What?
Are we alone in the chamber?
Yeah, it's just the three of you.
I don't know how much time passed. You can see me.
Yeah.
When it just...
because that takes a long time for it to go away.
What happened? We should probably go. We should go. He's right.
I'm not allowed to put my hooves in there, am I? We should go.
That was weird. It was cold and still, and then I just kind of went like in a trance. Same for you?
So good. It felt so good.
Yeah, it was kind of...
I was just like so at peace.
To unplug, yeah.
If that's how it goes, that's all right. That's not too bad. I'm not opposed to it.
Can we see outside from inside the temple at all, or is it?
The doors are closed.
Doors are closed.
Okay. Yeah, we should... fuck. Oh, it's the same day. Will you check? Will you check for Warhammer Netfuck?
Oh,
make sure.
The door?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We'll make our way down that long ribbed
Bye, man.
hall. Okay. I assume charm is worn away. I don't know how.
You touch your hand to the door, and the doors of the chamber slam open to a deep red sky that envelops the entirety of the horizon around you. You don't see the street. It just drops down into a familiar excavation site. You see a singular tower of black firing a red beam of noxious energy into the sky. The moon itself feels impossibly close, like it's ominous and oppressive above you, brightening. You see in the middle of this beam a singular black orb, and you just hear a scream that doesn't stop, a scream that echoes across the entire horizon of Exandria. And in that moment, the doors close, but instead of the doors, you just see this massive white mask. And you all come out of your trance, still kneeling before the water, with the priest who had brought you there, who stands up. You feel your essence and your consciousness, your focused vision push through this coin into darkness. And the darkness turns to redness. As the familiar feeling of a battering red dust storm of a shared dream you've been in before meets your gaze. Heavy wind blasting around you as this cloud of red dust fills the sky above and the horizon, but not all the space around you. At first glance, you see a woman walking, familiar in the coloration of her hair, long and blowing and tattering through the heavy winds. You see her coat, heavy scarf, goggles on, her face covered as she pushes forward. To her left, about a few feet back, another figure. Roll a perception check for me.
Guidance? I don't know if I can do that. Can I guide myself? Probably not in this space. Okay. Perception?
Yeah.
21.
21. The other figure, also kind of mask covering their face with like a wrapped scarf, themselves walking with a deep cerulean robe, staff in a withered hand that is kind of black in coloration, the long silver hair of Ludinus Visage, also within this storm walking alongside her. goggles above his eyes, heavy cloaks over their shoulders, whipping and blowing in the middle of the storm. And you see just on the horizon shapes in the middle of this cloud. Structures, buildings. And with a 21, you can just barely see a shape in the sky. A round body of a faint bluish-green coloration. Exandria looms just beyond the dust storm above. You pull out from the vision and return to the space.
It didn't work. It took me to some fantasy place where, like, there was a circle in the sky.
What are you talking about?
Well,
This guy.
flat circle.
It was a flat circle. No, they're on Ruidus. They're on Ruidus, both of them.